everyone, I'm going to continue the series of the Daf Yomi. Today we are talking about Daf Nun Zayin, that is page number 57 of Tractate Nedarim, respectively, Masechet Nedarim. So what we're talking about all today, we've been talking about in the last few days, all within regards to people taking vows that they're not going to benefit or take something or enter something. We talked yesterday about vows against entering a house or the entering a city. We spoke about wool. Is someone not wearing wool the last few days in page number 55. We spoke about different kinds of wine if people take vows that they're not going to benefit from wines or from oils. This was last 4 or 5 days. And now today we're going to talk about people benefiting from a fruit tree, for example, or from a specific tree within regards to different parameters. Here I am next to a nice fruit tree over here, and I've got to teach you some laws within regards to the different tree products, what are grown and everything else. You can see I've got over here just in a place where there's a lemon tree here. There's an apricot tree, it looks like, and loads of different things in this bush outside my garden. So I'm going to teach you a few concepts before I get into my insight. There's a concept when you're growing a produce, a fruit tree or something like that. There's a concept that the first 3 years one is not allowed to take from the produce or eat it or in any shape or form, because it's got the halachic term called Orlah to it. It's the first 3 years to it where one is not allowed to benefit from it or from eating it. That is going to be forbidden. Then there's another. Then on the 4th year, this item is called Netai Orlah, where also you've got to take this produce which has been produced and bring it up to the temple, to the Bet HaMikdash, as a korban, as part of a korban to Hashem, respectively. That is called Netei Orlah also. So there's Orlah the first 3 years, then there's Netei Orlah, which is going to be on the 4th year we're talking about over here. And now we continue looking at the produce within regards to the Talmud, that after the 4 years, then you're going to be able to benefit from the tree, because it's not going to be, at that stage in time, it's not going to have the din of Orlah anymore, and then one can benefit from it. Okay, so the case scenario here is someone takes a vow that they are not going to benefit or to eat from a specific tree that has got Orlah to it. Someone's going to be forbidden to Orlah. Now, we're talking all about vows. Now, we learn all about mixtures also. We've got to remember that there's case scenarios where we learned with regards to basar b'chalav. What if a drop of milk falls inside a pot of meat, which a meat stew that is cooking, a soup? They're going to say it's going to be allowed, this meat soup, potentially, a lot of the Rabbanim will say, if 60 of the meat is going to nullify the milk droplets that have been inside, and then it's going to be a meat stew, so you're going to be allowed to benefit from it. What if it's a case over here where this tree that is forbidden in the first 3 years or the 4 years is grown, you're going to graft it with a older tree together. So there's a law that you're not allowed to eat from the tree from the first 3 to 4 years, because it's Netai Orlah and Orlah. However, what if it's mixed together, this tree, this produce, from the first 3 years, which is going to be forbidden under ordinary circumstances to eat? It's going to be grafted together with an older tree within regards to which has been more than 4 years, which is going to be usually allowed to eat from it. What's going to be the law within regards to that if it's a mixture of it, it's been grafted together? So now the Rabbanim are going to say that in order to nullify Orlah fruit, which is the first 3-4 years, you need 200 against it. It will only be nullified. Now, there's different distinctions over here, though. If the old or the grafted new tree didn't have any produce in it originally, it's going to have one set of laws to it, whether it's going to be permissible or not. However, if it already was being grown on and other produce had been in, and then it gets mixed together inside a thing, then it's going to have another din. And in some of these cases, the 200 is going to help if you've got 200 against it, because we know that having 200 against this specific product is going to nullify it in ordinary circumstances, and in some circumstances it's not necessarily going to help also to the Rabbanim. So they're going to discuss all about different nullification within regards to it, and that's the different laws within regards to Orlah and different halachic terms of nullification of true land. So look into it. It's in Daf Nun Zayin today. I'm going to leave you some scenes of this place which is growing. Over here we're growing a lot of the different tree producers and everything else, and look all about it. We learned all about Orlah today and netai orlah, and the different dimensions to the machloket, how people will judge on the scenarios. Have an awesome day, guys. Bye.